lovers, so welcome back to Warna Creamade Ice Cream School. So in this episode we are going to share about the very basic tools to make ice cream. Alright, I know actually most of them, for you those who love baking, basically all the tools are mostly exactly the same, because we are using almost the same things, such as milk, whipped cream, milk powder, sugar, something like that, but it's going to turn into a different item, which is not cake but instead of ice cream. So before going to start, let me change my attire. Alright, so I'm ready with my attire. Okay, we're going to start with, so in this episode, in series, we have like measuring tools, mixing tools, and other equipments and packaging for different types of ice cream. So, this episode exactly we're going to start with the measuring tools. So we're going to start with, you need to have digital scale, okay? Because here we can use change your unit, ounce, gram, and you're going to be so accurate. Items such as stabilizer, sugar, cocoa powder, right? And then we have a small spoon here with 15 mils, 5 mils, 75 mils. So this is exactly you need to use for the flavoring and coloring, okay? And I also have different types of cups and also spoons, right? So cups you can also use for liquid. Then you got some 1 cup and half cup. So this one, right? This is my, I love this. So it goes from the cup into spoon measuring. Right, so if you want to use the larger amount of liquid, like flavor paste, something, maybe you can use, I have this one, this little cute jug, and this one is 250 ml, equals to actually about 1 cup. And I have 1 liter and 2 liters. 2 liters I usually use for my ice cream machine. Alright, so we're done with that. We're going to move into the mixing bowls. So here we recap. Here we have spoons and cups. Cups and spoons, and this is my tiny little jug. And here is for the 1 cup. So it goes here 200, 300. So this is very good for liquid measurement. And this is 1 liter, and this is 2 liters. So here are my poles, which you don't have to have all of them, but it's enough for you to have each size 2 or 3. Alright, so it's actually very easy for you to, before you go everything all into the machine, or you just want to use hand mixer for your homemade ice cream. But I would like to have like pre-measure and then put into small cups and mixing bowls. So usually you need to have stainless steel is better, because just in case if you want to use such as this, like medium bowls, okay, you can use for chocolate melting, for double boil technique, okay. So how do I need all these sizes? So for me it's enough for homemade use, but at least you have 1 or 2 of the bigger one, which is you going to throw all the pre-measured items into the big bowl, Okay, so the middle one, if you want to use for the chocolate melting, and the smaller one, which you have pre-measured your stabilizer, sugar, or maybe flavoring. Okay, you need to just small one. And this is better that you need to have the measurement here, right? So this is around 4 liters, all right? And this is about 5 liters, 5 to 6 liters. So this is both of them are around 2 liters, and this is about you can use around 1 kg or 500 gram. It depends on your types of ingredients, right? So the thing is, if you use the mixing stand mixer, you will have this one. Alright, so this is around almost like 5 liters as well. So we are done about this mixing bowls. If you want to have the plastic one, it's okay, but I would prefer the stainless steel just in case you need to use on the heat. Alright. So after this, I will share the supporting items that you will use for ice cream making, right? So we have gone to the measurement tools, the cups, the teaspoon, the digital, okay, for you use for liquid and powder, and then here we are having mixing bowls. Of course, you have to mix, pre-measure, and then mix here, all right. And then next is other things that supporting you use for the ice cream making before. Next episode we're going to share with you about the mixing tools. Okay, mixing tools is going to have a quite detailed explanation. Alright, so we're done for this. I will go to the next. So here we have other supporting tools that you need to use in ice cream making, particularly if you want to make the custard based ice cream, right? So I'm going to show you the first one. So this is thermometer, right? So thermometer is very crucial. So you need to know when you temper the milk and the egg, you want to make sure that the temperature is above 60 degrees, which is to make sure all the bacteria, the eggs especially, are killed. Alright, so here's egg yolk separator, right? So if you make into a large scale ice cream, they have a different one, or you just like to use your hand, right? Okay, and then I have a citrus squeeze, right? Whether you want to make lemon ice cream, orange ice cream, or whatever it takes. And scraper or zester, right? And of course, if you want to make the custard based ice cream or anything, you use the gelatin or the stabilizer. Sometimes we have lumps, which the mixture have some gel-like texture, and you want to sieve and then to straight out for more smoother texture, right, before it goes into the machine. And of course, this is not necessary, but I'm using this, which the mixture goes into this, and I put it in the water bath so that you don't have to wait for the aging process, or put in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. Okay, so this will shorten your time. So you're gonna make sure the size is quite big for you to pour into the ice cream liquid, and you're gonna submerge it into the water bath, cold, surrounded with the cold water. Others will be cling wrap, of course, if you want to keep some of the pre-chill or want to pre-freeze before you next step. So you need to cover your mixing bowls, right? So and then if you want to make sure you have some pots, okay? Pots, whether you need to do the double boiled chocolate or for you to cook all the milk and cream together. So that's all. So anything, if I am missing anything or you want to ask, just comment down below, alright? So thank you so much for this time. See you in the next episode. Bye!